While Mexico has chosen its new leader, the future of its rocky relationship with the United States remains in doubt. In a move that many saw as political provocation, President Donald Trump had 8 border wall prototypes erected in the desert facing Mexico. Javier Reina, a recent deportee from California, looks at the prototypes every day, since he now works as a security guard on the Mexican side.
Makes me very angry. I don't like them. They should be removed. And I've been deported. My family's over there. And I'm here staring at that. I would love to blow them up.
The walls.
The walls, yes.
But the structures have turned into objects of fascination for the American side, since they can't be seen from any public perch in the US. It's a fascination that a Tijuana tour company has turned into a money spinner. Founded by Derek Chin, Turista Libre Mexico now offers to take tourists to visit the prototypes.
The tour started because, as a resident of Tijuana now for 11 years, something as an outsider who moved here, what was always fascinating to me was the proximity of the border and the way that the border has shaped this local reality here, This concept of, human concept, right, of lines in the dirt that separate realities. So to get folks into the city and they can learn more about the current state of the border and then also its history, where we're coming from.
Derek says in all he's taken more than 10,000 people to see the wall that separates the two countries.
Everybody has a different reaction. I think most people who come on the experience with us are, given that they're US citizens, the majority, I think the first thing they feel is shame, disgust, rage, anger. And then, people are sometimes moved to tears. From what I'm seeing, I see a huge waste of money. There's an old saying that good fences make good neighbors, but I think this is going a bit too far.
Only a small fraction of the $25 billion President Trump has requested for the border wall has been approved by US Congress. And right now, that's being spent to fix existing portions. Whether any of these prototypes will see large-scale production will depend on whether Trump can win that broader funding. Well, these prototypes certainly have been seen as a political provocation on the south side of the US-Mexico border here in Tijuana. But now that AMLO has had this conversation with Donald Trump, things are looking up for the continuing relationship between Mexico and the United States. And the hope is now that these prototypes, as controversial as they were, will now simply stand as monuments to a low point in the ongoing relationship between these neighboring countries, rather than them turning into a physical and, in many ways, moral barrier between the neighboring nations.